Ladies and gentlemen, it is Specs, and I am coming at you with another Red Dead Redemption 2 Animal Hunting Guide, the Legendary Animals. We're going to be doing the Legendary Moose today. And as you just saw, random things happen, and that is not how you hunt some of these animals. That was just a random encounter with a cougar, but yeah, that was not ideal, and most of the time you're not so lucky to get out of their death grip when they do attack you. I am going to be keeping this in, as well as a couple other things. When I was editing this video and watching over this particular gameplay segment, it was originally about a 20-minute video, and right off the very beginning I died by an ambush, and 3 different times throughout this video I've had near-death encounters just in the same area within a 20-minute span. The game was out to get me. I'm sure you guys can relate in some cases. But the Legendary Moose is going to be in the Roanoke Mountains. There is a spot in the map, if you travel all the way north above the R on the Roanoke that's going up and down the map, there is Brandywine Drop. And the Legendary Moose is a bit north of that particular area, where you start it next to a lake that's in between Willard's Crest and Dover Hill. And when I was originally trying to find this, I think I spent a while searching for this particular one, because I found a page that was like, oh, it is on the northeast of the Roanoke Mountains. Well, I went northeast all the way on the map and just didn't find it, couldn't find it, wasn't happening. But here's the beginning start area for the moose. When you come up the road in between the 2 lakes here, you'll see this tree, and that is going to be the rubbing point where that starts you to get the legendary animal directions and guides. So following that, I wanted to cross this water, and you probably can walk across it, but seeing as I am playing post beating the game, unfortunately this guy does not swim, and Arthur could swim, so it was one of the unfortunate things where instead of risking it to get the biscuit, I decided it was better to take horseback, because I wasn't gonna drown if I was on the horse, because at least the horse can swim, which is always nice. Horse loses stamina, but your horse can swim if you ever had to cross bodies of water. But then, like the last video I had, it just randomly seemed to start raining when I got close to this particular legendary animal. Maybe some legendary animals in this game are tied to rain or something, who knows. But I didn't want to stay on horseback too long after I got done with the water, because, you know, you could spook it, and I don't want to shoot it off a horseback and screw stuff up, and you have to inspect your things. But as always, get your scent lotion to cover yourself up. If you want to use that rolling rifle, as well as your bolt action, depending on your style of choice that you would like to do. But this particular second clue leads you to the third one. It's kind of like down in the clearing, a little bit ahead of here, which, you know, it's not the direction I'm looking right now, obviously, but start creeping this way, and it'll what the heck was that? Oh yeah, I remember. It was one of those things where I'm like, maybe I should shoot it, maybe I shouldn't, but it could scare away the legendary animal. At least that was the thought process. Polar up, train tracks will go to the other side, and you will come across another clue once you get down in the area here. And on the other side of this clearing that I'm approaching right at the moment, you will actually you'll see the legendary moose kind of right as you get to the clue. I don't even remember if I got to the clue fully before I saw it, because I was in the area. And it's hard to miss. It's a giant white moose. So it's one of those things where once you're in the area and you're at that clue, you can't miss it. You don't have to go very far. But I do think you have to inspect the clue in order for it to show up, because as you see, once I inspected it, bam, it appeared. But big moose, give it 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots to take this big one down. And random turkey defending the moose, maybe? I don't know what the hell is going on. But, you know. Wants to attack. Now it's dinner. And with Thanksgiving around the corner here in the States, this is perfect. Gotta take home the turkey. Alright. Put this over on the horse. And what I could have probably rode up to the moose, but I decided that it was better to just run, because you need that stamina gain, guys. Gotta get that stamina points up. So I decided with the moose to start taking pictures of my kills. You know how they would have them in those hunting magazines or websites, whatever you want to call it, where you take a picture with your kill. So, you know, kind of wanted to get a little creative, but that is the legendary moose, how you kill it, and the way that you can shoot them down. Obviously it took quite a bit of shots, and if you're not using Deadeye, they run away from you and get pretty far away, so it's best to not have to chase them down, because I don't know if you can lose them or not. I've never lost a legendary animal unless I was killed by it, and I have only been killed by the legendary gator. As I've mentioned in all the videos up to this point, that elusive gator, such a big thing. I will get video of it. But this was one of the few animals that has taken, I'm not gonna say a lot, 1 shot, but it's taken a lot of shots. Ah, this was perfect. Get that crouch pose. Too bad I can't have the rifle off to the side look, you know, give him kind of the serious face as we get this going. Alright, so for the moose, there are still a couple of things that you can do. Take him to the trapper, and the trapper will make some garments for you. You can use it, if I remember, for like some chaps, a chest, or something like that. If you go to the fence, you can use the moose antler for one of the talismans and one of the trinkets with some jewelry. But yeah, I mean, that pretty much is all you need for the moose. It's direct forward once you get here. Finding him up in the Roanoke Mountains was the most difficult part of this one, because it was just so far up out of the way. But man, look at them storms. I really like the storming in this game, how it just rolls in. It just rolls in, and you're able to go from having really cloudy, and all of a sudden it just brushes in like a real storm and blows in, and then it's gone just like a real storm. But yeah, so for the next couple of videos here, I have the legendary boar. I have that one ready to get up and go here soon. The legendary fox, which I had to go back into the game as Arthur because somehow I lost the file for the fox, so I had to record it. Daggone, look at this rain. It's like heavy storm. I've been out and driving and stuff like this. But yeah, so I got that. The legendary coyote is going to be coming probably not long after that, and that is the second time I was bucked off my horse because of a predator in this thing. And by another cougar, nonetheless, and a second brush with death. But no games. A dead eye. Just get it done. So yeah. But yeah, not long after this particular kill, I ran into the naked wolf man, and he calls a wolf. And it knocks me off my horse, and I went down, and that was just all within a 20-minute span. Like I said, the wilderness was out to kill me, and figured this particular one, I'll just take its pelt with me, because why not? But anyhow, folks, again, this has been Specs S7, and I will be back with another guide later. So I hope you guys enjoy yourselves and have a good one. Specs out.